Hi, I'm Yash, and today I'll be painting Snowman in two scenarios, in the evening and in the daylight. So let's go ahead and block in the basic shape of the snowman, and it need not have to be perfect. And for this, I'm using pure white just with some water, and the more imperfect these circles are, the better it is. And the bottom, it will be with big, that just blocking it in. Is something like that. And I just painted this backdrop a couple of minutes ago and it's completely dry. So now I'll just take in some white and just tint it with least touch of lemon yellow or lime yellow, in other words. It's something like that. And then let's come right over here and start blocking that color, placing that color. Look at that, I'm applying decent pressure there, decent amount of pressure. Now I'll take up a soft pink color and just block that color in. Okay, something like that, and some over here too. And I'll just try to blend them then and there itself. Let those two colors get blended with each other. Just like that. And let that come a bit interior. I'll take up slightly lighter shade of that and just place that in. I'll take up a mid-tone purplish blue color. This purple is more towards the blue side, and I'll just drop that color just like that. And in the end, I'll just at the corner, I'll just use in some lighter color. I'm using the detail round brush for this. So now let's go ahead and drop in some snow beneath that snowman. Here's something over there, and just some indications. And I'll use up that same color to just give a backlit for that snowman. It's up to you, depends on the scenario, depends on the painting. So now let's go ahead and put in some extra highlights to this. Okay, something over there and some over here too. That just like that. Now I'll just try to get the same thing, just blocking in the snowman. And I'll block in another one over here too. Okay, something like that. And they don't have to be perfect again. And this is in the daylight. Okay, something over there. So now I just taken some white and just glob that paint over there, and same over here too. Okay. And I'm just gonna come back, let that get mixed with the color underneath that, make it look curved. Okay, I'll take in more of that white. Now I just mix some blue with that same color without cleaning the brush. Now let's go ahead and blend them all together. Okay, so now I'll just block that color in and I'll blend that. So now I'll just take in more of white and do the same thing over there. I tinted my white with some lime yellow, but here you can tint your white if you want with just a tinge of red. and I want some texture on this snowman, so I'll not blend in too much. Here's something over there, and you can do this in some winter scenes. Yeah, I like it. So now I've just entered my white with a tinge of blue, and just gonna block that color, and I'll bring that one over here to just indicate something's happening there. So just like that, and try to blend it off then and there itself. You can do that by tapping or dry brush blending. Let that get mixed with the color underneath, and that'll turn blue up. So now I've used some brown, red and blue so that I can make the eyes of this snowman. Okay, something over there and some over here too. Same thing on this guy also. And maybe he smiles. Okay, like that, and same thing over here too. And they don't have to be perfect. Let's give them buttons. That will also define that three-dimensional shape, and I'll do the same thing over here too. Okay, something like that. So now I've just made some color of orangish brown color made from brown, red, tinge of blue, and I've used some yellow ochre. The same thing holds good here too, and make the tip or the starting of that a bit thick, and then it's gonna get thin. So now with some lime yellow, red and some lime yellow, red and yellow ochre, I'll just making some hat for this guy. Here's something over there, just like that. I'll just change the color, and this one will look good. Something over there and something like that. You can make all sorts of variations and play with that. Just gonna make the hat a bit brighter and vivid, just like that, and that will look good. Okay, so now let's go ahead and drop in the limbs of the snowman, just like that. I thought of using the bigger brush for this, but since this brush was the detailed round brush was already in my hand, I just didn't do that. And sort of wiggle when you're doing this, just like that. Okay, and for this I'll just use some brown, yellow ochre, red, blue, and you don't want those two to be symmetrical. I'll change the angle of the brush, and that has to work. So now I've just added more of blue to that, and that's it as far as the color is concerned. And I'll just try something different. That's enough, just to indicate some limbs. Something over there. Okay, so now I've just made some purplish brown color, and just to distinguish between each layer of snow, I'll just drop in that, and I'm using very little paint, almost no paint on my brush. And for this I'll just make use of some blue. I'll add in some blue for that. That's the difference. This will be in the warmer side and this will be in the cooler side. Let's go ahead and give the snowman a scarf. Okay, just like that, and then okay, something like that. That looks good, and with that same color, let's go over here too and apply the pressure there and just turn the brush and leave it just like that. So now I just went into some lime yellow and just gonna give it just a bit of highlight, just a bit. Okay, something there, and same over here too, just for the sake of being consistent. Okay, and let's go ahead and drop in the shadow. I'm using very little paint for this, that from the root till there, that's gonna make it look three-dimensional. And same over here too, assuming that the light is coming from the right. And let's go ahead and drop in some more highlights to this one, right over there, maybe some over here too, just indicating some highlights. Now I felt that the whole hat was like in one single color without shadow, so I'll just go ahead and drop in that shadow. Okay, something like that. And same over here too. This time, since it's daylight, it will not have much of shadow, but also it depends on the light source, the direction of the light source. So now I've taken pure white and just gonna give it some highlight, cleaning up some of those edges. So just like that. Apply more pressure, do that when it's dry. And just like that. And I want some texture on this daylight snowman. So as I run out of paint, I'll just take that brush inside that, and if you want you can just highlight this one too. Okay, but here I've just tinted my snow, that is the white, with just a tinge of lime yellow and yellow ochre, and leave some negative spots so that something shows up. Okay, something like that. And if you want you can blend that bottom to indicate, as we indicated the shadow of the nose. I'll just go ahead and indicate the shadow of the snowman. Since it's evening, I'll indicate it with purplish brown rather, and just pull it once or twice from there, somewhere between, from the center. So for that I've just added in some blue. I felt that one was a bit too dark, slightly towards a grayish color. I've not used pure black in this. You can just pull it again. Right. And to make this look three-dimensional, I might add in some paint and just pull it outwards so that comes out of the frame. So with this, I come to the end of this painting. I hope you have enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.